Today's episode of the Dappy Hour variety show is one of the strangest tales ever told. It may shock you. It might even horrify you.
What? It's barely even scary.
So, if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now's your chance to. Well, we warned you!
Boo! Just kidding. Today we're gonna make marshmallow popcorn treats. You'll need 1/3 cup popcorn kernels, 3 tablespoons vegetable oil, 3 tablespoons butter, 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract, and about a half dozen fun-sized candy bars of your choice. Probably use too shallow of a pan. Now let's make the marshmallow. 12 ounces of mini marshmallows, or in my case I used big ones and just chopped them up with a knife, and it worked okay. The chunks were a bit big, and that inhibits melting. Popcorn's done. Throw the marshmallows in. Even if they're lumpy, whatever, it works out. This part was fun. I decided to throw some pretzels in there too. Just mix it all up. You'll want to grease the bowl and baking sheet. This stuff sticks to everything. Now normally you'd want to separate any unpopped kernels. In my case there were quite a few. But since these are going to be eaten by anthropomorphized animal puppets, then it's not a big deal. But these probably wouldn't be very good for human consumption. Break it into pieces and serve on a platter. Now let's make some hot dog mummies. You'll need maybe 6 hot dogs, 2 cups of flour, a tablespoon of baking powder, a tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt, 3/4 cup of buttermilk, and 6 tablespoons of frozen butter. Whisk it all up. Pour the wet ingredients in. This is just a biscuit dough, so treat it as any biscuit. You don't want it to be too sticky. Cut it into strips. To wrap your mummy in. Put them on a greased baking sheet, brush some butter on the tops. bake at 350 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes. Now we can decorate with a bit of mustard for eyes. Pretty simple. Very spooky treats. And delicious. Ah, no, what are you doing? Help! Ah! Sorry, friend, you're too delicious not to eat. Today we're going to visit Amy's Island from Animal Crossing. Oh, it looks like Amy gave me some gifts. Socks, hat, shoes, and a dress. Aw, so cute. Oh, perfect.
There's Marina.
Oh, Marina, hello. Okay, let's tour this Halloween island. This is a 5-star island, by the way.
So here's our houses.
Yeah.
Here's the pumpkin carriage.
I like that.
And a pumpkin stand. Coming up to the dinosaur dig site.
Dino bones. This part always reminds me of Jurassic Park.
Here's the observatory.
I love the spaceship, very retro.
The space theme.
I wish you could use the telescope. Maybe someday they'll add that feature.
Okay, the campsite.
Oh, that's very cute. Where's the tent?
It only comes randomly when you have a visitor. There is Marina again. She's gonna go watch the ocean.
She's definitely stalking us.
Here is another
pumpkin stand.
Yes, another pumpkin stand.
And a cake stand.
And the oddity shop.
The oddity shop is my favorite. One of my favorites. There's so many things. You can get so many crazy things. And some you can interact with.
Here's a pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch, it's so
and
sincere.
And the orchard.
Oh, in the orchard. Very cute. This is the perfect time of night to be going through.
Yes, it shows off the pumpkins. There's Cherry.
Hey, Cherry.
And here's the shopping plaza.
Ooh, the stack of pumpkins. I love it.
That's Nook's Cranny and the Abel sisters.
Where are the Kane sisters?
Here's another pumpkin patch.
It's almost as sincere.
And the tiki bar.
Oh, I love this part too.
You can get yourself a coconut drink. It's the arcade.
Oh, it's perfect. The floor is perfect too. Aw, I love this. Change your suit.
Chester.
Awesome. Nice costume.
Here is the boardwalk area. costume.
Yay!
Going to be swapping clothes a lot this episode.
Spin this thing.
And
I
there's
don't like my
Dom.
chances for this one.
Dom is peeking out.
Creepy! I love it. Very creepy. I feel like I'm being chased by Death. Oh, now I'm chasing Death.
Here's the diner.
The diner. So nice.
Just decorated a little bit for Halloween.
Yay! It's spooky! And retro.
Here's the park.
This seems like a real park. Oh, I'm having trouble sitting. There we go. Whee! Trick or treat!
Jason.
Jason. Super scary Jason. I'm terrified. I'm spooked.
The museum.
Ah! You can tell when I'm spooked.
And more pumpkin patches. There's a lot of those.
Oh my gosh, the pumpkin head scarecrow. I love it.
There's a pumpkin carving station.
This is where I need to be for the pumpkin carving contest.
And here is
Dinosaur!
the museum is
Another sincere pumpkin.
decorated with fossils.
I remember we were getting fossils from it. Oh, another pumpkin stack.
And here is, I guess, kind of a music performance area.
Yay! Let's play music.
Time for another costume change. Mummy.
Mummy! Spooky mummy!
Let's go up to look at the houses.
Okay.
This is where all the villagers live.
Oh, there's a graveyard right there.
So this is Stitch's house.
Very cute.
Next door is Dom with all of his gym equipment. Okay, down here is Lucky's house. And here is Ribot's house.
Ribot. I'll take a nap here. Oh, Jack! Yay.
So here's a swimming pool area, which I guess is not really related to the season.
I wouldn't mind going swimming in fall. Maybe if the water was a bit heated, though. Let's lay on the beach and listen to the waves.
First, we'll finish the house tour. So this next one coming up here, the pink one, is Marina's.
Marina, the stalker. Just kidding.
And Anka's.
She's Egyptian.
Oops,
and
sorry,
she
Marina.
walks like that.
Sorry, Marina.
Marina, stop stalking us. We won't have to bump into you. Does she want to talk to you?
This is Coco and Cherries.
Coco!
Down here, the last two villager houses, we have Octavian.
Skelly!
And then Pietro's.
crazy circus house.
I love this crazy circus house. I'm glad corals don't really wash up on the beach like this.
Yeah, I haven't picked them up in a while. So there's a lot.
I like long walks on the beach.
I'll go over the bridge now and see the view.
Oh, lovely.
Make out a spooky
Giant
stack.
pumpkin
Spooky
stack
tower.
in the background
Yes,
there.
in the distance.
Kind of hard to see. It's right in the middle of the views.
And here is the beachside cafe.
And that's it. That was Amy's Island, a 5-star island themed to Halloween. Thank you, Amy.
And if you'd like to visit, I have the dream code below.
Hello, Beth. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
I wanted to talk to you because I know that you are interested in digital art. Can you explain to me what digital art means to you?
It means a way of expressing myself and not having to tell someone how I feel, just be able to show them how I feel, like by a picture.
That's fantastic that you found a way to express yourself without having to do things that maybe make you feel uncomfortable. Beth, we have some of your art, digital art here. Can you tell me a bit about what these digital art pieces are?
Well, they're cross-stitch designs because I love cross-stitch. I do it to calm down. It helps to calm my tics down. So I decided I might as well start designing as well. So I could do my own, which would be pretty cool.
Do you have any other fun hobbies or interests that help you kind of express yourself without having to be uncomfortable?
Photography and a little bit of writing, but I'm not too confident on the writing front, and then I get upset with myself because I'm not confident about it when it shouldn't be like you've got to be perfect, it just should be a way of expressing yourself.
Absolutely. I really agree with that. Any other interests or ideas or things that you're passionate about?
I'm passionate about this charity called SAN, which is in the UK. It's in Colesdale just at the moment, but it's going to expand. And we're trying to make people aware of neurodiverse conditions and help people with neurodiverse conditions keep connected.
Awesome. Beth, you have a condition called Tourette's syndrome, is that right?
Yep.
Can you tell me a bit about how what Tourette's syndrome is?
Tourette's syndrome is like a hiccup in your brain. So your brain has a little hiccup and then it's shown through your body, like through vocal sounds, noises, phrases, or movements.
Very cool. How does it feel when you're having one of these movements or sounds?
Well, just before I get like a build-up of energy or like a bubble in my chest. And I don't really know what's going to happen, but when it does happen, it's like, oh, yeah, I knew that was going to happen even though I didn't.
I really relate to that. Can you suppress your tics?
Accidentally, yeah. Like when I feel really stressed about people noticing, sometimes I manage to suppress them, but I don't know how I do it.
It just happens naturally?
Yeah.
Does that lead to any buildup of tics later?
Yeah, I have like a tic attack later, so I'll be constantly ticking. My throat will get really sore from my screaming tic and bleed, and it's horrible.
Oh no, I'm really sorry to hear that. Beth, when were you diagnosed with Tourette?
When I was 17, so my dad thought I was faking it when I was younger, when I was rolling my eyes and stuff. He was like, no, she's just being disrespectful. And I was like, no, I'm not. My mum kept saying that she wasn't being disrespectful, and I think he still struggles with it now because it's so strange to him. And he's also autistic, which probably doesn't help, even though he won't admit it.
What do you want people to think or do when they hear you tick in public?
Nothing really. Like, I don't want them really to react unless they're curious, and then I want them to ask questions, and not offensive questions like, is it fun to tick? Or, oh, it's so fun. You can swear at anyone. And it's like, no, you can't. That's not how it works.
Absolutely. You are also autistic, is that right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me a bit about what that means?
It just means my brain's wired differently to everyone else's.
Wired differently in what way, do you say?
So like socially and communication, it doesn't work the same as everyone else does. So when people know when to talk, I don't really know when to talk. When people know like social cues, like opening doors to people, closing doors to people, I don't really get that bit.
How does being autistic make you feel?
Happy most of the time, but then when I'm really struggling, it's a bit like, it makes me sad at points because people don't understand. But that's them, not me.
How did you find out that you were autistic?
I always said I was different, and she kept going to school and asking, and I got to a really dark stage when I was 16 where I was really depressed, and we went into school, didn't see the normal person, we saw the Senko this time. The Senko went, I know exactly what this is, it's autism, and because you've been suppressing and masking so long, it's made you feel like this. And then my mum started crying, and she was like, oh, I've known there's something different all her life. And it was quite dramatic.
What's your favorite thing about being autistic?
Hyperfocus.
Can you tell me about that?
It's where you can focus so well on something you forget everything else that's happening around you. So you get tasks done really fast because you just hyper-focus on them.
How does that benefit you?
Well, it means that I'm a really good swimming teacher because I really like swimming and I'll be able to hyper-focus on it and get really good at it.
Oh, that's awesome. You're a swimming teacher?
Well, I am now, but I don't know if I will be in the future because I've developed coprolalia, you know.
Oh, yes, coprolalia and or copropraxia. I have both. We're saying bad or obscene words or giving, gestures like the middle fingers, as I often do.
And they were saying the parents didn't like it, but I was saying, but you need to promote neurodiversity. You can't just give up on someone because they've got coprolalia or copropraxia or whatever they've got.
Yeah, that's wicked sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Anything else you want to tell us about autism? No, okay. Awesome. I'm really happy that we got to talk today. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Those mummy hot dogs and popcorn treats were so delicious.
Sure, but I barely got a bite.
You ate all of them besides the one from the second batch that Eleanor and I split.
Still.
Poor Dappy had to cook all day. Forrest, I heard you tossing and splashing all night. Did you not sleep well?
Forrest, are you okay?
Yeah, I had some really spooky dreams. A gift from the Happy Halloween Haunters, I suppose.
I like that.
Speaking of spooky, Dappy, how's the jack-o'-lantern coming?
I'm just about done. What do you think?
A masterpiece.
A triumph!
He's okay.
Okay.
It's not very spooky.
Oops. I've been cooking treats all day and I forgot what the theme was supposed to be. Can I please go to bed now?
One more batch! One more batch! One more batch! One more batch!